Google Pixel 7. 5 reasons to buy and 3 reasons to skip. We have looked at the Pixel 7's obvious strengths and weaknesses, so you can decide quickly if you want to purchase it or not. Our review, the final verdict will come, but this first look at the Pixel 7 can help you decide if it is worth considering for your next phone. Reasons to buy Pixel 7. Improved camera capabilities. Its camera arrangement is virtually identical to that of the Pixel 6. It has a primary camera with 50 MP and an ultra-wide 12 MP lens. On the other hand, the ultra-wide sensor is 25% bigger than it used to be and now has autofocus. Google has also added macro mode that lets you take closer-up pictures of things with the ultra-wide lens. The Pixel 7's front-facing camera is identical to the Pixel 7 Pro's. A larger portion of the scene will be captured in each selfie. New Tensor G2 features. We talked about the new Tensor chip and how it helps the Pixel 7 take better photos. But this new phone's Tensor G2 does a lot more than that. Like the Pixel 6, Tensor is the engine behind the Pixel's smart features that make it stand out from the other phones. Remember, the Pixel 6's Direct My Call feature, which has on-screen directory that helps you move through the phone menu while you're on the call. On the Pixel 7, that directory comes up faster, making it easier than ever to find the right person. Tensors can transcribe audio messages in the Messages app. This makes them easier to read in noisy places or places where you won't be able to blast the sound of your messages into a secret world for a while. Audio typing now suggests emojis on its own, which can be used in more languages. Brighter screen. Since the Pixel 6 came out a year ago, screen brightness has increased. The Galaxy S22 can get as bright as 1300 nits, but we only got 1152 nits when we tested it. The new iPhone 14 Plus, which just came out, can reach 1100 nits. Our tests show that the Pixel 6's 843 nit score is no longer good enough. Google says the Pixel 7's 6.3-inch screen is 25% brighter than before. Even though it may not sound like much, it should be more than enough to make the Pixel 7's display legible in the direct sunlight. More polished design. Google's decision to keep this look for the Pixel 7 is great. The look has been improved, which is even better. In its new model, Google's camera bar is made of aluminum, and it now has a nice zirconium oxide blasted aluminum finish. Low price. Even with all of these changes, Google didn't change the price of the Pixel 7. It starts at $599, the same price as the Pixel 6. In other words, buying the Pixel 7 instead of another flagship phone will save $200. This is a very strong argument at a time when everyone is watching every dollar they spend. Reasons to skip the Pixel 7. Battery life concerns. The Pixel 6 battery life was worse than average. In our battery test, where we let phones surf the web over cellular until the battery dies, the Google flagship from the last year lasted 8 hours and 13 minutes. A typical smartphone can last 1.5 hours longer. Tensor G2 Performance. When Google talked about the Tensor G2, they went into a lot of detail about the different experiences that the new silicon makes possible. But there wasn't much talk about how well the new chipset will work, which was a bit scary. True, Tensor isn't about raw power. Instead, it's about how the Tensor processing unit uses machine learning to give you Pixel a lot of smarts. But you want your phone to be as good as some of the best ones. Software support lags behind the Samsung. Google has promised that the Pixel 7 will get software updates for 3 years. This used to be the norm for Android phones, but then Samsung started giving its best phones like the Galaxy S and the Galaxy Z series, and some of its mid-range Galaxy A phones 4 years of the Android updates. That makes 3 years seem insufficient, especially since Google made the Android operating system. So that's all for today's video. If you liked the video, click the like and the bell buttons. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.